and welcome back to my channel. I'm so excited about today's video because I'm doing a haul and I feel like I haven't done a haul in such a long time. I went out and I did a proper good shop, like lots of little bits that I felt like I needed to get, a few autumn winter things clothing wise and a little bit of beauty stuff, so I'm very excited, so let's get into the video. Okay, starting with fashion pieces, the first thing I wanted to show you guys were these boots that I got from Marks and Spencer's, surprisingly. Now, I've talked about shopping in Marks and Spencer's before. Now, I know it's normally something that your mum or nan might shop in, and I completely understand because my mum and nan do as well. But sometimes when I go in there with them, I go to the shoe section and their shoes are actually really nice. Some of them obviously are a little bit mumsy, a little bit for the maturer woman. But yes, some of them are actually quite on trend. And a lot of their clothes are too. They have corduroy skirts in there at the moment that are mini skirts. I kid you not, they are the exact same skirts that are in Urban Outfitters. Like, I'm serious, they look exactly the same. The ones in Urban Outfitters are £36 and the one in Marks and Sparks are 19 quid. So if you're looking for a cheaper corduroy skirt, Marks and Spencer's is the place to go. But the first thing I wanted to show you are these boots that I got. Now, I really wanted a flat pair of boots that I could also drive in, because I've noticed recently that when I need to go out and drive, I just throw on my Stan Smiths because they're flat and comfortable to drive in, but obviously they're not great for the autumn winter time now, and plus I'm kind of getting over my Stan Smiths a little bit bored of them. So I thought it's time to get a pair of boots that I can drive in because my Louis Vuitton ones have a little bit too high of a heel. So I managed to pick these up. They've got like a 1 centimetre heel, but that doesn't bother me whatsoever when driving. And I just thought they were really, really cool. They're just little flat ankle boots. They have this buckle detail with studs on, studs all the way around, and then there's studs all the way around the like trimming of the boot, which I thought was a really, really nice touch, just makes it a little bit more interesting. They have a rounded toe, but it's not like a proper rounded toe, it's like an elongated rounded toe, if that makes sense, which makes it a bit more flattering. They are real leather and they have a zip on the inside. I got mine in a size 4 and I would say that they were true to size. Now, these were £69, which I know is slightly pricey, but to be honest, this season I've seen a lot of ankle boots for around that price, so I didn't really mind paying that. Plus they are real leather, so you're paying for that as well. And they've got detail on them, they're not just plain. I've seen completely plain non-leather boots for the exact same price. So I was happy paying that, plus I had some birthday money left over. But yeah, I just thought they were really, really lovely and a fantastic boot for the winter. If you're looking for something flat, a little simple with a little bit of detail, then these are a really good one to go with. Next up is a bit of an autumn staple for me, and it's cable knit tights. Now, for a long, long time, I've worn cable knit tights in the winter just because I find them so much more cozier. I love the pattern on it. It's going to be really hard for me to show you the pattern in the camera because it kind of just blacks the whole thing out. But they have a really, really pretty crisscross pattern all the way down, like a cable knit jumper on tights, basically. These ones are from Primark. They are £3. I never really spend very much money on them. And to be honest, the ones from Primark are good because the previous set that I had, I've got like 2 other pairs I've had for like 3 years and they're still doing me well. I just went out and bought a couple more because I honestly wear them so much throughout the autumn winter. I'm going to show you a piece that I would wear them with a little bit later. But I just thought they were worth a mention because it's a little bit different to wearing normal black tights. You can get the ones with the velvet lining, which are great for this time because normal tights just don't cut it in this weather, and I thought these were a nice sort of variation if you are a lover of tights, and try cable knit tights. Prada did like a whole range of fabric and cable knit and pattern tights, so they are on trend this season, so don't worry about that, and they're just really cozy and warm, and they're £3, so why not? The next thing that I picked up was from Urban Outfitters. Now, you may have seen in my previous videos that I picked up a pair of corduroy wide leg trousers in a blush pink colour from Urban Outfitters. Well, I love them so much that I've picked them up in a blue. So these are more, they look like a pair of jeans basically, but they are corduroy. The only difference with these is they are not wide leg. They taper at the bottom and you can turn them up. I have them turned down at the moment because they've been in the wash, but normally I would turn them up. So these are like a mum jean style, so they're different to my pink ones. They are wide leg, they flare out, they're cropped. These are like a mum jean style. They basically look like mum jeans, but they're not denim, they're corduroy. And I've just absolutely been loving them. They have the little white BDG patch on the back. So these are from the BDG range. And I just think they're so simple. If you want to try corduroy but you're a bit worried about it because a lot of them come in like orangey or burgundy tones, if you're a bit worried about trying that kind of colour and the corduroy at the same time, then do check out blue corduroy, because I've honestly said that word so many times in my videos I can barely say it properly anymore. Do try out it in blue because it's just a little bit more of a wearable colour, and like I said, it kind of looks like a pair of jeans, but the texture is really lovely. It adds a little bit of interest to the outfit, and you can just wear them with a plain t-shirt and you've still kind of created an interesting outfit because of the texture. So these are really worth getting. These are from Urban Outfitters and they were £55. The next thing I picked up is also a pair of trousers, but this time jeans. I really wanted a new pair of jeans. I feel like I've got lots of Topshop ones and I love them. And obviously I have loads of checked trousers because I'm really into checked trousers, and I've got my corduroy trousers now. But I just wanted a new pair of denim jeans, like your classic jeans. Me and my friend Sophie went into Beyond Retro in Brighton, which is a vintage store. We went into there and we just like had the time of our lives in there basically. And while I was in there, I found this pair of Lee by Levi jeans. So obviously they're like a kind of designer. These are fantastic. I can't believe I found them in my size. They're a mum jeans style, and you can turn them up at the end. They're like a very light blue and white acid wash. They have the Lee logo on the back, and yeah, I honestly couldn't believe my luck because these kind of retail for like about £80 to £100, and I got these for 30 quid. So I'm so stoked about that. They fit really nicely. Like I said, they're a mum jean fit. And if you're ever looking to get a new pair of jeans, like obviously the Topshop ones range from between £40 to £50. I got these for 30 and they're vintage, they're brand, and I just think it's like a bit more worth my money. Don't get me wrong, I love Topshop jeans, I absolutely adore them, but if you can, do look into vintage stores and even charity shops at the moment. I know there's always been like a bit of a stigma about shopping in charity shops, but honestly, lately, they've had some fantastic pieces. I went into one down the road from me. They had H&M, Zara, Topshop stuff in there. So do give it a look because you can get stuff for really cheap. Okay, next up is a little bit more denim actually, but in a slightly different style. I got this denim dress from Zara. Oh my god, I'm so in love with this dress. It's like a proper indigo classic blue denim dress. Sorry if it's playing with my lighting a little bit. At the top it has smaller buttons, almost to make it look like a denim shirt, but obviously it's all in one, and at the bottom it has bigger buttons to like sort of create a contrast. That this is the mini skirt portion. It does have real pockets that actually work. It also has popper pockets on the chest, and it's long sleeved with little cuffs at the bottom. It also has a collar at the top. I'm in love with this. It fits so beautifully. It's going to look fantastic with the cable knit tights. I can't wait to wear them together with my Louis Vuitton boots. I'm literally dying to wear that with my Mango boots, if any of you remember those as well. This is just going to look fantastic. Even if you did it without tights, it would look great with sneakers too, great with trainers. Any type of coat pretty much. So in love with this. And like I said, this is from Zara. And I believe, yeah, it was £29.99. And I got this in an extra small, and I'm classically a size 6 to 8. So extra small worked well for me. It fits really lovely. I just can't wait to style this piece. I think it's fantastic. It's great for the winter as well, because it's got long sleeves, and obviously denim is slightly warmer. And you could always wear like a vest top underneath or a little pair of shorts underneath for extra warmth. But also this is going to be great in spring and summer. It's a real all year round kind of piece because it will look great in the summer with no tights and like little sandals or sneakers again, and no coat. So I'm really glad I got this for like such a good price because this is going to last me all year round. also from Zara, I just picked up a really simple beanie. I just wanted a new one. I have my Topshop grey one, and I also have, oh, I have a black one, but I can't remember where I got that from. Maybe Topman. I think I went in Topman and got it. So I have a grey and a black one, but I wanted one that was like a colour but not too over the top, that it didn't go with enough outfits to justify buying it. So I've gone with this blush pink one because I thought it's still a neutral tone. It's going to go with lots of things, but it's a little bit different to black and grey. This is from Zara. It's one size fits all, and I got it for $7.99, but I just think it's really cute. It's super soft. You can turn the edges up if you want to, or just keep them down. And yeah, just super simple. If you need to pick up a beanie, then I do recommend Zara beanies. They last really well, they wash nicely, and they're super soft. Next up is something that I've been umming and ahhing about getting for quite some time now. It's something that I thought looked really cool on other people, but I didn't know if it would work for my style. But I ended up trying one on and absolutely loved it. So my friend Sophie was wearing a puffer jacket when we last went shopping, and I asked her where she got it from, and she said H&M. So we went in there to have a look, and I found one that I really liked. So it's not going to show up very well, but it'll look better in the cutaways. I bought this really gorgeous puffer jacket. Now, a lot of the puffer jackets I've been looking at were ranging from £50 to £80, which wasn't really the kind of money I wanted to spend on them. This one was fantastic. I think it was £39.99, so 40 quid basically, and it's from H&M. It's all properly lined inside. It's properly puffed out. Like, it's not just a puffer look. It actually is a puffer jacket. It has pockets as well, which are great. And then at the bottom of the sleeves, the wrists are like tapered so that no wind or cold can get up there. And around the bottom, you can cinch it in with like a tag, which is really helpful. It does have a hood as well. The hood's not detachable, but to be honest, I would keep the hood on anyway because it's really useful. And I just wanted something that was practical because down here in Brighton, like today, it's a super gloomy day. We get a lot of wind and a lot of rain, and I wanted something that was practical but still fashionable. Like, if you've noticed in Vogue and Elle, puffer jackets have been really on trend this season, and I'm not mad about it because it's actually something practical that I can wear out and be warm and cozy in. So yes, I finally took the plunge and got one, and I'm really happy with it. It's fantastic. It's easy to wear, easy to throw on, and you're actually warmer, which is great. Next up is an item that I'd been looking for again for quite some time. I didn't think this item was going to be as hard to find as it was. I went into Primark looking for some pyjamas. Now, I've said before, I never go into Primark. I go in there like maybe once every 3 years to pick up more cable tights, and that's about it. But when I was younger, when I was like 15, when Primark kind of first became a thing, I really liked their pyjama sets that they did, and they were really cute, really comfortable, good quality-ish for the price. So I went in there this year looking for some new pyjama sets because I had just been wearing like Lewis's old t-shirts that he didn't want anymore to bed, and I just really missed wearing like a proper pyjama set. It really just makes me feel cozy, especially at this time of the year. So I went in there looking for a set, and basically Primark have decided that if you don't like minions or unicorns, then you're not allowed pyjamas. So I was quite disappointed because basically they were all, I was looking in the adult section and they were just all very childish, and they had like unicorns or minions or bears and stuff like that, and I just didn't want that. I just wanted like a normal set of pyjamas. So I left there rather disappointed, and I went into Marks and Spencer's to look at the boots, and while I was there I saw that they had pyjama sets. So I've picked up 2 sets. Now these were £12.50 each, which I thought was a really good price. So the first one is just a plain blue top. This is all I wanted. I wanted a plain top with a patterned pair of bottoms. That's all I wanted. So plain blue top with spotty blue and white bottoms. They're so comfortable, so soft, really well made, and fantastic for £12.50. And then the other pair I got, so those were short sleeves, and I've been wearing them. I haven't worn this pair yet. This is a pink long sleeved one which is really, really lovely. Nice blush pink with the matching bottoms that are a navy and pink check, which I thought was really, really cute. Great for this time of year. And it does just make going to bed that little bit cozier when you're wearing a matching set. And these can kind of be mixed and matched because this blue still goes quite nicely and the pink and the spots go quite nicely together as well. So you can mix and match them too. So I just wanted to give that a mention. Marks and Spencer's are my secret guilty shopping pleasure. Okay, so on to beauty. I went into Boots and they had a 3 for 2 on makeup. So I'd already picked up 2 other makeup pieces that I'm going to show you next. But I didn't pick up a third until I got to the counter and she said it was 3 for 2. So I went back and I wanted to get something that I knew worked, that I trusted. I didn't want to waste it on something new that I ended up not liking. So I instantly went to the Instant Anti-Age Eye Eraser by Maybelline because this is like one of the biggest concealers. Everybody loves this concealer, so many people love it, and this is one that I used to use, but I used to get it in the shade Light. Now that's the lightest one that they do, and it was always just a little bit not light enough for me. I'm obviously very pale and it just wasn't quite as light as I needed it to be, but I made it work. But I noticed that they've done a new one called Neutralizer and another new one called Brightener. And the Neutralizer one was actually lighter than their light shade, so I ended up picking this. I guess the Neutralizer just means it neutralises your under eye circles, which would be great for me. So yes, I picked this up. This is like an old favourite, and this I believe was £7.99 by Maybelline. Next up is another old favourite. This is the L'Oreal Glam Bronze Cushion de Sol. I absolutely love this. I've talked about this product in another video. I can't quite remember what video it was, but I absolutely love this product. So I picked up another one of these because my old one had sort of dried out. These retail for £14.99 and basically it does come with a puff and there's the mirror as well. I'll cover the mirror up so I don't blind you with my lights behind, but it's basically a sponge cushion that's saturated with like a cream bronzer, and I've got it on today and I just put it on a little bit on my cheeks and then like around my forehead, and it just gives such a natural glowy bronze. I much prefer using a cream bronzer, especially this one obviously, as opposed to a powder one because they tend to dry my skin out a little bit. This just gives such a lovely natural glow and I've really been enjoying using it. The only downside is I think it retails for about £14.99, which is a little bit pricier than what I'd like to pay for it, but it is worth it. It makes my makeup look fantastic and it's just one of my favourite makeup products. The next thing that I picked up is another old favourite of mine, but something I hadn't used in a very long time. Now, if you followed perhaps my first videos that I used to do on YouTube, I used to wear eyeliner almost every day, like a liquid eyeliner. I used to do a little cat flick, absolutely loved it, did that for ages, and then for like the last year and a half, maybe 2 years, I haven't worn eyeliner for like ever. All of that time I haven't worn it. Especially liquid eyeliner. I've worn pencil eyeliner, I sometimes do shadow as an eyeliner, but not a liquid eyeliner. And the other day I found my old one and it hadn't dried out, so I put it on and I actually quite like the look of it. The only downside was it seemed too dark for me now because I'm so used to not wearing anything. I'm just used to wearing eyeshadow, that the black seemed a bit too intense. So I wanted to get my favourite, which was Maybelline Master Precise Liquid Eyeliner. But I got it in the shade Forest Brown, so it's just a little less harsh on the eyes. If you like the look of liquid eyeliner but you feel the black is just too much around your eyes, do try getting a brown one. I kind of want an even lighter one than this as well. This is still quite a dark brown, but it will do for now, and it just makes the look a little bit softer. I just do a very thin line with like a cat eye wing at the end, and it's just it's like reinventing an old look basically and just making it a little bit softer and a little bit more now. And I think it was in Elle, their makeup section did a whole piece on brown eyeliner, so that worked out pretty well. And this is by Maybelline, and so I've got my cheat sheet down here, and it retails for £5.99. Okay guys, that's it for this video. I really hope you enjoyed it. It felt really good to do a haul again and talk about some of the things that I bought recently. Do give this video a like if you enjoyed it. Go follow me on Twitter and Instagram because I'm constantly on there every day. Do go follow my Instagram stories as well because you'll see like behind the scenes of stuff, and when I'm not vlogging you can see what I'm up to. And do subscribe if you enjoy my videos and you want to see some more from me. Go check out my previous videos as well. And I will see you in the next one, guys. Have a lovely day. Bye.